Boston breaking news with field reporter Thomas I reporting from Los Angeles, the vampire city, and man after the mother just found out the truth about her good son. First of all, from Los Angeles, where the only living person, Robert Nile, is fighting against those living vampires hunting him every day. Our country made the horrible mistake that we left the city and cut them off from the service. With no support, we slowly watching the city taking over by sickness. Now to Thomas I in Los Angeles.
Hello, Thomas A. here with Joe Sims, top vampire researcher in the once-alive city of Los Angeles. After 3 years of looking for a cure and going through hundreds of testing experiments, Robert Neville is now announcing that he is close to the cure. The experiment is showing that his cure is working after 3 days, watching the infected mouse get better from it. So Joe, how would you describe an experience with one of these vampires face to face?
An experience with these vampires face to face is a very terrifying experience because the infected are very strong and aggressive and they won't go down very easily.
Wow, that sounds horrifying. What is the best possible way for survival then in such a gruesome city?
Well, first I would create a line of defense by boarding up windows, gathering weapons and food supplies, gather garlic and other necessary items to survive. Weapons are always needed.
Yeah, doesn't sound like a very pleasant neighborhood. So my last question, Joe. Do you think Robert truly has the cure in his possession for such a complex virus?
I don't think that Robert has the cure because the infection is too complex for one person to figure out.
Alright, thanks Joe. Now to Non at the station.
Thanks so much for the information. I am really surprisingly that Joe Sim is doubting about the information that Robert Nivell is giving us. However, nothing is for sure yet. We will need to wait for more information from Robert Nivell. Next on the list is what makes a good son go evil. What do you guys think? Susan Even, a mother of 2 children, just found out that about her good son's biggest secret, about her wild son, and what and who is behind all the dangerous accident that happened. Please follow up with this call me.
Thomas A. here again, joined with Nicole, expert psychologist. Now these past few years for the Evans family has been tough through these several tragic experiences. Death hovers the family like a cloud, and who would have thought that Henry, their own child, was that cloud? So Nicole, before we get real technical, would you say that evil exists?
Yes, of course evil exists in different shapes and forms. You have to be aware because evil is anywhere.
Interesting. So how would you explain Henry's choices in life?
Henry was a trouble child, causing him to commit these horrendous actions. The source of his actions would most likely be from his previous interactions with the environment. He was intelligent and used that to his advantage, and he was manipulative because you would not suspect a child of his nature to commit these crimes.
For such heinous acts, how was his appearance to others in such contrast?
He looked very innocent. He did not seem like he had such an evil mind. He was well dressed, had a good family, and seemed like a pretty happy boy. But appearance doesn't tell someone's true story. Compared to the other psychotic and evil children, he seemed normal. But once again, many of them were fools.
Thanks, Nicole. Back to the station.
Once again, thanks Thomas and Nicole for the information. What makes people go evil? Is there any problem with our education system, or it's just about how our brain is working and it's going out about our knowledge? Thank you for your attention. I am Nam Nguyen from BBN. Have a good day.